The continued bad news for the failed former president, Donald Trump. An appeals court now says the Department of Justice can resume its criminal probe of the classified documents that were obtained at Mar-a-Lago. Remember, once that search warrant was executed and the documents were taken, seized, the Trump side said we need a special master. There's medical documents in there. There's privileged documents in there. Special master's got to look at all of it and, classified, declassified, just a complete and total mess. We are now moving beyond that. As CNN reports, a federal appeals court is allowing the Justice Department to continue looking at those documents marked classified, seized from Trump. The emergency intervention upends a trial judge's order over those documents that had blocked federal investigators' work on the documents and is a strong rebuke of the Trump team's attempt to suggest without evidence that materials were somehow declassified. Remember what happened. The special master said, listen, if you're going to make this argument about classification, then make it, and we're going to move on very quickly if you don't. Because the special master said, which I told you 2 days ago, you give me a document that says top secret, and you don't present any evidence that it was declassified, that's it. Essentially a cut the crap moment. And that is exactly what is going on here. The ruling was issued by a 3-judge panel of the 11th U.S. Circuit of Court of Appeals. 2 of the 3 judges were nominated by Donald Trump. This is supposed to be quite a conservative court. And it really goes to show that the arguments Trump was making in public were completely and totally absurd. Perhaps the funniest line from the entire thing is, quote, "For our part, we cannot discern why the plaintiff would have an individual interest in or need for any of the 100 documents with classification markings." And that sort of says it all. We can't figure that out as well. It was for Trump's memoirs. He doesn't read or write. Trump wanted to review the documents. He doesn't read or write. They were for Trump's library. The library is not even something Trump is really thinking of, according to many insiders. There's just no reasonable explanation other than bad ones. He wanted to sell them. He wanted to use them as leverage. Horrible, horrible things that border on treason. The judges couldn't understand it either. So the investigation continues. There is now an indictment watch taking place. We'll see where we are another month or 2 from now. I often have a very hectic schedule, and I don't always have the time to plan the exact nutrition of all of my meals. But our sponsor, Athletic Greens, just makes it easy to make sure I'm getting the nutrients I want. I've been using it for almost a year now, and it's great. AG1 by Athletic Greens is a delicious plant-based blend of 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, and probiotics from whole food sources. If I have just one small scoop of AG1 a day, I know I'm getting the nutrition and nutrients that I want that support all of the things that are important to me. The only alternative would be to take 20 different vitamin pills and things every day. I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. AG1 is super tasty. You can put it in a smoothie. I drink it straight. I just like the veggie taste of it. Achieving good nutrition and feeling your best does not have to be complicated. You can make AG1 part of your daily routine the way I have done. When you go to athleticgreens.com/Pacman, you will get a 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs. The link is down below.